Welcome to the weekly recess here, where everyone here is a fucking loser. Mitchell Lea, loser. Connor VanDemark, loser. Tommy Grant, double loser. Brandon Tew, loser. You can say, oh, but the Dolphins were on bye. Did you win? No, then you lost.
Brandon's losing in progress.
Well, that's great.
Yeah, but you're losing
in progress. What?
But you're losing to Brock Purdy, who has already thrown 3 picks.
I lost to Mitchell in fantasy this week, so clearly I am
loser.
Double loser.
Yeah. Let's start off with how the week started off, shall we? Let's talk about
loss.
Let's talk about the Buffalo Bills and Josh
That's the
Allen.
one you wanted to talk about.
In the field of disappointment.
Let's talk about the Texans' defense and Davis Mills and his big-ass neck getting the win over the Buffalo Bills, 23-19. Tommy, what are your thoughts on this?
Disappointment.
Do they know how to block?
Big, fat disappointment.
Someone sent a meme in one of our group chats, Mitchell.
Is unacceptable for Josh Allen.
You're worried about Josh Allen? How about the offensive line?
His health, not his gameplay, but his health.
I am concerned about Josh Allen because he made the fucking turf his best friend on this game because he got sacked left and right.
It wasn't him.
He has been playing
his
a little bit more.
His offensive line is garbage.
His offensive line is garbage, but Josh Allen also
gets sacked 1,000 fucking times.
He's playing a little bit more hero ball lately. Being a little bit more reckless with the football.
Yeah, thankfully,
this narrative that he sucked last week, I guess he wasn't good, but how can you be good if you're running for your life 2 seconds into play?
The Texans front four is really good.
The Texans front four is nasty.
When you can just rush four the whole time and always get pressure,
you can rush Will Anderson, Connor, and he can get to the quarterback by himself. You do not need to rush anyone else.
Yeah.
If Myles Garrett wasn't on a mission to demolish the sack record, you might be talking about defensive player of the year with Anderson.
And it
will mean nothing because the Browns are booty cheeks.
Phil Yates, I think, called that he's going to break the sack record by week 14. Garrett is, and I have no doubt in my mind that he will. But Tommy, this whole thing that Allen, yes, he was bad, but again, this is putting too much on the quarterback. What is he supposed to do?
I'm not saying there's anything he could have done. I'm just saying it was a shitty game.
Okay, that's fair.
Because he kept getting sacked over and over and then threw 2 interceptions.
I think the last one is just
This is exactly what happened with the Dolphins. You start throwing these turnovers at critical points of the game and you get fucked. And they had something going. I mean, they started to pick up steam in the second quarter and then they just lost it.
Yeah, they lost momentum.
Could not get any momentum in the second half. I mean, Shakir and Cook carried the team completely.
It's tough when you're starting drives second and 18, second and 21, because you get sacked for 10 yards or 8-yard loss. And then it's now we're way behind the sticks. And then Mitchell, to your point, he's playing hero ball, but he's playing hero ball because they're way behind the sticks. He's trying to buy time for his receivers to get down the field for first downs. It's just a spiral on top of itself. That's what happens when you have bad O-line play. I still don't know if David Carr was a bad NFL quarterback because we could never accurately judge whether he was because his offensive line was so bad. I don't think the Bills' offensive line is that terrible. I do think they were garbage in this game, but to the credit of the Texans, again, you can rush Will Anderson by himself against 3 dudes, and he can get to the quarterback anytime.
All I can say to finalize my statement is they do not look like a playoff team right now. Their O-line is in shambles. Their defense, I wouldn't say it's in shambles, but it's pretty rough.
I don't think their defense can stop anyone, which is a problem.
Yeah.
Buffalo's secondary's pretty. I mean, they got rid of
maybe Davis Mills is better than we think he is, but
I think he's kind of a standard level backup. But the Bills had for years it was the Tre'Davious White, Jordan Poyer, Micah Hyde secondary, and they got about 5 years or so out of that trio, and then they tried to replace them, and besides Christian Benford, it hasn't really gone well. They haven't really gotten the safety position figured out. Cole Bishop's had his moments, but the Bills' secondary has never really gotten going. They've got some... I mean, Joey Bosa's had some games where he's made some plays, but the defensive line... Greg Rousseau's a good player, but he's not a game wrecker. They have no one on that defense that you really fear. Meanwhile, the Texans have like 4 different players that you just try to avoid. I mean, Derek Stingley Jr. is one of the best corners in the game. Will Anderson and Daniil Hunter are great. And I honestly think that Kamari Lassiter is playing a lot better than people say. The Texans are going to be a really interesting team coming down the stretch here because the AFC South, the Colts have been losing some games. The Jags have been winning some games. And the Colts still have 2 games left against the Texans. They haven't played the Texans once yet. And they also still have 2 games against Jacksonville. They have somehow avoided playing the Texans and the Jaguars. So the AFC South may still very, very well be up for grabs. The Colts also, I didn't mean for this to become a Colts conversation. We'll get to the Colts and Chiefs here in a minute. Their schedule is disastrous. Texans, Jaguars, Seahawks, 49ers, Jaguars, Texans. There is not a cupcake left for them to eat.
I love hearing
It's a good one. It's a good one.
Good thing they're not diabetic. I mean, what are we doing?
Yeah.
Good thing they're not diabetic. I mean.
It's rough. And before we move on to that game, Connor.
Yes.
Not much to say regarding Jets-Ravens. This game went exactly the way that I wanted it to go, if we're completely honest. It was a game in which the team showed fight. And I think at the end of the day, it came down to the Ravens have a better football team than the Jets do because the Jets are actively tanking.
Yes and no, because Breece Hall at the 1-yard line decided to fumble the ball.
Yes, because he was in on the mission. Mission control said, "Hey, Breece, put the ball on the turf," and he's like, "Got it, coach."
Breece, you're getting so close to the end zone. Stop.
You want a new contract?
Yeah. I think that one of the things that was very apparent to me in that game was that Breece Hall needs to be a priority for the Jets next year. You can kind of load the box against this current, especially without Garrett Wilson, current roster.
If you didn't trade him, you better sign him.
Apparently, if John Mechie's on the field, you can't.
John Mechie was John. I love John Mechie in Alabama, and he has had a crazy start to his career between getting leukemia to the Texans receiver room being loaded, then getting traded to the Eagles. And if you're not Devontae Smith, or even if you are A.J. Brown, you don't get the targets that you think you should get. So John Mechie certainly wasn't going to get any. I like the fact that they're giving Mechie and Adonai Mitchell some extended looks, and I want to see what that group looks like with Garrett Wilson in there as well. And it's just evaluating the group that you have. I think Aaron Glenn is doing a better job of coaching than he has earlier in the season, and this is kind of exactly how I wanted this game to go. I don't want the Jets to get absolutely blown out. I want to have close games where they get good looks at some young players.
Mm-hmm.
That's it.
I agree with that completely. No notes.
And preferably still lose. So
yes.
Don't pull the Patriots and find a way to win your last game.
They got Drake May out of that. So I think
no,
be all
true,
right.
They did.
So
to be fair, there's one game on here that's we might win as the Saints.
But they should find a way to lose that game. They should find a way to
lose it. I agree with that. But the Saints are also trying to nuke their season as well.
Falcons, Saints, Dolphins. I will say at the very least, it looks like maybe we don't get the Bills in straight up rest mode. So that could still be a loss because usually Bills week 18, it's all right, they got the division locked up and we're going to play Mitch
Time
Trubisky.
To run out Mitch Trubisky.
They're fighting for their lives right now.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay. Let's talk about Colts Chiefs because this was a game where I think that things evened out on the games that I was on an island on, but I did
Talk
tell you
about
motherfuckers the
shitting
Chiefs were
the
going to win this
bed in
game.
the fourth quarter. My God.
I don't know if the Colts shit the bed or if I think the Chiefs won this game.
No, they shit the bed because the defense, the Colts defense, I'll give it to them.
You're never going to give the Chiefs credit.
No, hold on. Let me.
These
You were
guys are
correct
too
when you
good.
just said
these,
no.
These guys are too good at football, and they win too many games.
No, I will give credit to Mahomes in the fourth quarter, but the Colts defense, I think did a phenomenal job at holding the Chiefs the entire game up until the fourth quarter, and then they just said, "Hey, you know what? Let's give him this one and just stop playing," because Mahomes walked all over them the fourth quarter. Like, no, there was no effort. He just was flawless in the fourth quarter.
Maybe some of that has to do with the fact that he's Patrick fucking Mahomes.
Well, you know what? I thought we had some faith in Daniel Jones to defeat the Mahomes regime, but
This is why I didn't like. I didn't like hate the Colts. I'm not like out on the Colts. I was just letting y'all know. Let's see what happens. Same thing with Seahawks and Sam Darnold. Let's see what happens.
The Colts did not lose this game because of Daniel Jones. The Colts lost this game because Jonathan Taylor had 58 yards on 16 carries. This team is built for in the fourth quarter. All right, we get this great offensive line and perhaps the best running back in football. Do your thing. And when they needed him to do that, they couldn't do it. The Chiefs, they gave Kareem Hunt 30 carries, and he ran the ball pretty well. The Chiefs' defense stepped up when needed. Chris Jones, who I had basically started to think like, hey, man, you've had a fantastic career. You're a Hall of Famer. You know, be proud of what you've done in your 10 seasons. But Chris Jones was like, no, my era is still in effect, and made a big impact.
You can turn it on whenever you want.
Maybe. Honestly, I am willing to be on the Tommy side in this one.
You're just like not giving the Chiefs credit.
No, it's okay. No, the Chiefs defense did their job. Chiefs, they played great. I'm not getting taking anything away from them, but it's more so the fact that like I'm looking through because they had three and outs in their last 3 drives, and even overtime too when I include that as well. And they're going through it like, okay, Jonathan Taylor, he got stuffed the first play, fine, happens. Then incomplete pass, punt. Next drive, incomplete pass. Pass to Jonathan Taylor. Good job, JT. And then incomplete pass. Like, okay. The third drive in the fourth quarter. Incomplete. Penalty on Indianapolis, punt. Like, that's just like, I do think the Colts are a good team, but they need to figure out how to beat good defenses. And I think they can do that. It's just more the fact that like they just know they got the shit handed to them by a very good Kansas City defense.
Their offense is very much reliant on, can we get 5 yards, 4 yards of chunk at the first down? Then we put ourselves in 2nd and 5, even 2nd and 4, and then we're in a way better spot than what happened with Jonathan Taylor this last game. And honestly, Tyler Warren had 5 catches, but he was like non-existent for like most of the game.
Yes.
This was not a Jonathan Taylor game at all. In the first half, it actually started out like a Daniel Jones making good decisions, distributing the ball around well type of game. And I will say that Jones did fall off in the second half.
Do I even want to know like how many catches Josh Downs had? Like, again, this is
2.
like just...
He had 2, and I'm very thankful for that.
Just tough. No, but it goes back to the point of like, I think Michael Pittman's getting open, and he's getting open like decently consistent. But everyone else, I mean, Tyler Warren has to be like the guy. Like, I think they're going to have to figure some things out if Jonathan Taylor gets stuffed again in a playoff game or like down the line. Look, you might just need to like snap the ball to Tyler Warren and run like read option or something.
Or run some different looks. Like,
yeah, just run something different because, yeah,
The Chiefs
even
adapted.
then, Michael
the Chiefs
Pittman
made adjustments, and they've always been good at making adjustments.
Look, Michael Pittman had 5 catches for 27 yards.
Oof.
That's tough. I mean, I know he had a touchdown early, but again, we can talk about Jonathan Taylor being bad, and he wasn't up to Jonathan Taylor levels of running the ball. But that passing attack, to Connor's point, was they got to figure it out because that's a good defense, and they had no answers. I mean, really, it was 0. They if this was a test, they would have gotten like 5 correct out of like the 60 answers they had. It was tough.
Yep.
All right. Moving on here. The Bears 31-28 winners over the Pittsburgh Steelers. Chicago's now 8-3.
Caleb Williams is like kind of good.
Caleb Williams is dealing. I was a bit surprised by how much the Steelers were able to move the ball without Aaron Rodgers on this Bears defense, but at the same time, Chicago.
That's a Bears defense type of thing. Yeah.
Bears are 8-3.
Yeah.
How serious should they be taken?
Well, look at who they beat.
Yeah, we had this conversation.
I'm not trying to downplay.
We had this conversation last
week.
They beat. Who we're going to find out who they are as a team is these next couple games.
You're asking me how serious I should take them? I don't know. That's
I put them at a 6. At a 10.
There you go.
Like
that's
fine. I think they're a above average team, but
they can clearly close games out. They can close games out too.
They have the Eagles. They're at the Eagles, at the Packers, the Browns, whatever. Then home against the Packers, 49ers, Lions. Those are 5 out of 6 teams. Damn good.
That's a rough lineup.
That's a
you
rough
say
lineup
Browns,
right there.
whatever, but you have to.
Shedeur Sanders, man. Who knows?
That Myles Garrett is
no.
like.
Shedeur Sanders is trash, but Myles Garrett.
Yeah, that defense is going to wreck some heads.
Right, that's what I'm saying. Like,
yeah, but that's still.
I mean, we're about to find out, Mitchell. We're about to find out how good they are.
Caleb's coming along pretty well. So I think that if the Bears do nothing else this season,
I will say
Caleb's coming along well, and that's the most important thing.
Mitchell, I ask you all the time, like temperature check on him. I'll give you some analysis on Caleb. If you watch him, that man is like allergic to dropping back, looking at the like read that he needs to make and ripping the football. He is like such an off-time player. I need to hold the football here. I need to hold it a beat. I need to scramble and make a play. Or I just really haven't seen him like take a drop and like rip the ball. Like he doesn't really do that. Like he doesn't play on time, but like to his credit, his biggest strength is his ability to extend plays and play a little bit off time and still make throws and stuff like that. And I will say there was a guy on the field who didn't play this game who might be the best off-time quarterback in the history of the league, and that's Aaron Rodgers. So I'm not saying you can't get away with playing off-time, but Caleb doesn't play on time. Like, and I don't know if he ever will. Like, he really doesn't. Like, if you watch him and you look at the progressions and you look at the reads, he does not play on time, which I don't know how to feel about that because I think to be successful in the league, most of the time you have to play on time, but maybe he's different. Maybe he's like an Aaron Rodgers type of player. Like you can just do your thing.
He finds a way to make it work.
Yeah. I mean, he can also run. Like that's another thing is like I think we downplay how much he can like scramble and get out of the pocket and like make plays.
Well, if you wanted one way to tell that we are not paid by ESPN or Fox Sports or anybody else is the fact that we did not lead with Eagles, Cowboys, or Shedeur Sanders. So we're going to talk about the Cowboys now. 24-21 comeback win against Philadelphia. Someone could have told you Dallas was going to win. Oh, wait, someone did. That someone is me.
Stop. You're lucky I didn't fire off the text halfway through the game. This dumbass picked the Cowboys.
I wish you would have done that.
Oh.
Wish that you would have done that.
No, I didn't do it because it's the Eagles. The Eagles, they're the most. The Falcons are the most frustrating team in football. The Eagles are really annoying to watch. Very
I think the
annoying.
Eagles are the most frustrated. The Falcons are just the most like, what the fuck are we doing here? The
Right.
Eagles,
Brandon.
Brandon.
I thought about this the other day. Okay, since
Okay,
we
go
had this
ahead, go
conversation last week or multiple times over
Yeah,
the year.
we were very frustrated
Analogies
with
of
the-
teams.
Yes.
I see the Falcons and the Cardinals in the same light.
Okay.
You don't know what they are. They are bipolar as hell.
Mm.
Like you don't know what kind of craziness you're going to get from each one of them. But
You said
like,
the
it's going to be
Cardinals?
the Cardinals. Yes.
Yeah.
You know what you're going to get. A close game that they lose in the fourth quarter. That's just about every
Hey,
game they play.
hey. Let him finish.
That's
But
tough.
the thing is though, like you get disappointment all the time. But you expect the bipolarness. That's the thing. Same with the Falcons. Like you guys, like yeah, you don't know what you're going to get. You're just going to get something. The Eagles to me are a team where it's
The
like
letdown.
I wouldn't even call it a letdown. It's more of
The foot off
feel
the
like-
gas. I mean,
I feel
Let
like
him
there's-
finish.
Yeah, let me finish, sir. I feel like they're like trudging through mud. Like as a team, like that's their style of play right now. Like it's their defense will slow you down. They will generally speaking be aggressive on the quarterback and do their thing. And their offense runs the same tempo but backwards. Like it's just what's up with Saquon? He can't get the ball
That's the
moving
thing.
anymore.
That's the thing.
the thing is,
It's this OC. I have no clue what to do with it. Like the change in
Patullo.
OC. I do think it's screwing things over.
No, I do too. I think he can turn it on at any point though. Like we could be talking about like playoffs.
Do it then.
Like, oh shit! Like Saquon ran
But
for
what
150
if you can do
yards.
whatever he
Like,
wants and do it? Like
No,
that's the thing.
I'm
Then
more
why are you using the
saying-
Cowboys? Like
Yeah.
Saquon has hated the Cowboys forever. Like
Yeah.
why can't you do it?
Instead, you fumble. And
my-
Xavier Gibson rearing his ugly ass head again, doing the one
My
thing he does
analogy-
best,
my-
fumbling punts.
My analogy for the Eagles would be like it's a Spartan race. They start out really strong early. You know, they're climbing over the obstacles. They're trugging through the like wall. They're scaling the wall like super quick. And then when they get to like where you have to army crawl through mud and stuff like that, it just grinds to a halt. By the end of the Spartan race, they are like barely getting through it. Like that's the type of like team they are. Like I don't really know what's going on, but that's exactly what they did this game. They came out, offense looked great for the first 2 or 3 drives. They were up 21-0, and then how do you lose the game 24-21? Like what happened? Like that can't happen. Can't. Your team's too talented.
The
for that to
Eagles
happen.
are the
It can't,
5-star,
but it did.
No, I understand
I-
it did.
the
I will
5-star recruit that has
I
always
will-
gotten by on talent, but they're just convinced that okay, we're supposed to win this game. We're gonna try to win this game in this way and make no adjustments whatsoever.
I'm calling it right now.
What are the
Eagles
are
will
they
lose the
eating?
first round of the playoffs.
That's great. Oof. Oof.
I would support that prediction.
This
What are
feels
they
very
doing?
similar
Eating,
to that 2023
eating
season.
cheesesteaks?
It
they eating
scary does, but that
Are they eating
that,
cheesesteaks in the locker room at halftime? Like, is there a
AJ Brown
cheesesteak
is.
vendor? Like, what?
But the end of the season schedule, like yeah, they had the Bears next, but like Chargers, Raiders, commies, and then the Bills thrown in there as well. Like
Oh,
Gosh.
Tommy.
I mean,
Commanders.
That's rough.
But like that's not like to me that's not a scary schedule to them, and like
No.
I don't think they're going
No,
to
They'll
they
still
challenge
win
at
the
all.
division
Games.
comfortably.
they should
Yeah.
be favored in every game they play in for the rest of the year. Like that,
Yes.
I'm not really concerned. I'm concerned about them just.
I
not
think
giving a
I
shit.
think they're going to be
Coasting.
I don't know if they're going to be able to turn on the playoffs. That's the worry I have.
Because any Eagles fan or anybody who's telling you, "Oh, we're 8-3, it's fine." Like I know we gave that game away to the Cowboys. But we're
Eagles
8-3.
fans will. I
And it's
guarantee
like,
you,
no.
Eagles fans will not tell you that right now. They are
No, I know.
pissed.
But that's what
You
I'm
do
saying.
not lose
like,
to Dallas like that and keep the Eagles fans happy.
That's fair.
Though I will say
That's what makes that city great, Mitchell.
Yes.
Sorry, go ahead, Connor.
to play devil's advocate to my own prediction. There's
They
also
are 8-3.
no. It's also the very real possibility, like from the hockey side of things, like they also kind of remind me like the Florida Panthers, where it's just like they're just going to coast, and then
Yeah,
boom.
but hockey's a little different.
When it comes to mentality,
It's a little different.
it comes to mentality. There's nothing much. Like it's the Florida Panthers. Like get in the playoffs, then to see what happens. It could also could be very real.
But that's the National Hockey League, and I do understand that NFL is one game elimination.
Series
week
to
goes
figure
home.
it out.
You can't be taking 14 weeks to figure out how to get your best player the ball and get him 100 yards. That it can't happen.
It's just it
Point blank.
feels so similarly to that 2023 season where they started out so hot and then just cratered in the back half of the season and then got demolished in the playoffs by Tampa.
To further your point on the Panthers thing, though, Connor, the Panthers are probably the most talented team in the NHL. We can
And
all
the Eagles
agree
are the most talented team in the NFL.
The Eagles are the most talented team in the NFL. I don't think that's really a question.
Well, let's talk about the team that I think is the best team in the NFL with who I think should be the MVP at this moment. And that's the Los Angeles Rams.
Oh, I thought you were going to say
the Rams, no. Although he's played well, he also did some stupid ass shit against Cincinnati. 30. How do you throw a pick six to the Bengals? Rams.
How
30.
does Joe Flacco immediately give one back?
Well, Joe Flacco gonna Joe Flacco. Rams 34, Bucks 7. There's a lot to discuss with this game. Stafford looked great. Bucks defense looked terrible.
The Bucks
Baker
are double thumbs
hurt.
down, dude. Double thumbs down right now.
Baker hurt, but the NFC South is such booty butt cheeks that they'll still win the division. I would say maybe the Panthers, but I'm also had the misfortune of watching the Panthers for the last hour and a half so far today, and so I'm convinced that Tampa's going to be just fine.
MR did look good for what's his face? I see it, Baker Mayfield. Yeah, they're expecting he might play next week.
I mean, good, but no one else is on the field, so I really don't know how to feel about the Bucs.
Yeah, but also we've seen Baker try to play through a shoulder injury before. That's what got him kicked out of Cleveland.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm concerned with Tampa.
Okay,
They've had so many injuries. They're getting people back. Sure, like Bucky Irving's supposed to be back next week, and maybe that'll help a lot. Yeah, Bucky Irving's been supposed to back for like 3-4 weeks now. I mean, Chris Godwin's just kind of... Ekbuka's fallen off a little bit. The defense has really fallen off a cliff. That's what I think is really getting underreported here. I know they've played some good offenses, but if the Buccaneers want to be a playoff team, their last few games, I mean, 28 against the Patriots, 44 against the Bills, 34 against the Rams. When they've played other playoff teams, I mean, yeah, 19 against the Texans, sure, but you give up 38 to the Seahawks, 31 to the Eagles. This defense is a problem.
The Rams are good, man.
This is very true. I mean, Stafford has them rolling and should be the MVP favorite right now.
They're probably going to look for another quarterback at some point to take it from. But could Matt play another 3 years? I mean, he's cooking. He's cooking.
You remember the beginning of the year when it was like
people thought
Matt
he was
Stafford,
done.
I thought he was dead. I thought he was dead.
They were like, the man can't walk anymore, and I'm like, that's not a good sign. You need to be able to walk to play quarterback, and apparently he got the magic knee brace that helped Bruce Wayne get out of the pit in The Dark Knight Rises. That's what they did to Matthew Stafford's back. And
he's 37 years old, and the fact that he's still be able to sling it and take the hits that he's had is props to him.
He might be the toughest SOB in the NFL playing quarterback.
All respect to him. All respect.
All right, the remaining games. Connor, big takeaway from the week.
Remaining games?
Pick one that stood out to you.
Say it.
The Vikings sucking ass?
Yes.
JJ McAss. Oh my goodness.
He was so bad.
I refuse
this
to take
was the
part
closest
in JJ McCarthy
thing.
slander. I'm turning my mic off.
This was the closest thing I've seen to Zach Wilson since Zach Wilson. It's horrible.
Brandon, I know you're not supposed to trash on young quarterbacks, and I completely get that. But this
This
is
is
this
the
is a
exception.
situation. This is a situation where it's like, as a Jets fan, I've seen so much of this, and it's
Except
just,
you haven't, because Zach Wilson and Sam Darnold. First of all, Sam Darnold was much better than this.
Oh,
But
yes.
Zach Wilson didn't have fucking Justin Jefferson. Like, this is a fantastic, with the defense, the offensive line, and the weapons there. This is the ideal situation to put a young quarterback into. This is what you want, and it has been squandered.
The other side of the coin too is the fact that you both had Daniel Jones and Sam Darnold, and now you roll the dice with this kid, and now your great team is now going to have a wasted season. It's wild. It's just because real. I was high on the Vikings coming in. I thought like, hey, like, no, with their coaching staff, any quarterback can plug into the system and he's going to be fine. No, you saw it with Dobbs last year, and like, I was like, oh yeah, like, they're figured out. Like, of course they will. And you were asked any other quarterback, like, oh, he had problems. Who were you asked? He was like, oh, from the Vikings, you'll be fine. Like, they always figure out quarterback shit. And the fact that you put in Carson Wentz, who was it 2-3 weeks ago, and like a broken Carson Wentz over JJ is alarm bells. But even this is just like, this is ugly. And
Jordan Addison had no catches. He had no catch. Justin Jefferson had 4 catches for 48 yards. Justin Jefferson is not a human being. Justin Jefferson was drafted in 2020, and if he retired today, he's a Hall of Famer. Just in that small amount of work, he's already a Hall of Famer. And Justin Jefferson is making... J.J. McCarthy's making him look like, that's a wide receiver too you got out there. Like, this is a waste of good roster construction and fantastic defensive coaching on the part of Brian Flores. He's been doing his job, but I mean, I was never a McCarthy guy to begin with. I did not see it with him at all. I'll take my victory lap on that. I've gotten a lot of quarterback things wrong. Shout out Jordan Love, but this is one that I was never on the first round McCarthy. I saw him more as a day 3 guy with some developmental stuff that maybe you can work with, and that's not even showing up.
And things too, like, no, this is a week old when it comes to the stat, but like, as per PFF, McCarthy has the highest drop rate among all NFL quarterbacks. 15% of his on-target catchable passes have been dropped by Viking receivers. But that also begs the question of, yeah, it could be just very bad variance to him, or is there something he's putting on the ball that is not letting his receivers being able to catch him? Like, it's just, I feel bad for the guy, but like, this is not an ideal situation for this team where they're supposed to be looking up and they are now just spinning the tires. Yes, Brandon.
Again, I won't slander McCarthy because I just think that's piling on. I had the Vikings as like the 4th best team in the division, so I didn't think they were going to be that good this year.
I had them as a playoff team. Like, I had high hopes of this. I had high hopes of this team, and I think they are still a good team.
Chicago was always better.
No,
I didn't see this with Chicago, but
like, I thought the division itself was going to be very competitive and very fun to watch. That's how I foresaw this division, and seeing how much, like, I think the Vikings defense is still very good. I do think their offense has some great pieces. It's just like, they're just having issues, with their play calling or trying to figure a way how to make JJ work.
I don't know what's going. Yeah,
I mean, maybe if you added a quarterback like Sam Darnold, they could get it all figured out.
Oh man,
like,
are we in on Sam Darnold? I mean,
I've so been in on Sam Darnold. I've been the biggest Sam Darnold stan there is in all 4 of us.
I gotta look to see if they won this week.
Darnold, yes, they played the Titans.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
Yeah, they had the Titans had some garbage time TDs.
Mm.
But like,
All right, Brandon.
yeah,
What stood out to you this week? The games we didn't mention.
We didn't mention.
I mean,
let's just stick with the old reliable. Patriots win again. Drake May didn't look great, but found a way to win. Yeah.
I don't have much to say about
the
that
Patriots
game,
are in really good position to possibly win the division.
Oh, they'll win the division. They're in position to get the 1 seed.
They're the driver's seat right now. Yeah, they're making a bye.
There's very little chance that I think the Bills will make a comeback enough to.
No, that's over.
Like, I'm pretty sure Patriots are 99% locked in.
That's over. Patriots play Giants, Bills, Ravens, Jets, Dolphins. Yeah, no, that's over. Patriots are going to win the division.
I should have been more.
And they still have a bye week too.
I should have been more aggressive with the Patriots being like around the playoffs. I don't know if I would have had him as a wild card, but I should have been more aggressive. I actually like this team going into this year. I just didn't think they were going to put this many wins together, but their schedule's been relatively easy in terms of the when they've gotten teams. And then also they played really good defense and they've won the games they're supposed to win.
I won't put my own tires.
And they can run the ball now. They can run the ball.
I'll put my own tires. I did the Patriots in the playoffs.
Yeah, you did have them.
I was the only one.
See, I didn't see. I thought that they were very clearly number 2 in this division, and that their schedule,
but that wouldn't make you
was
the wild
going
card.
to have them in the discussion. But however, I did not think that the rest of the pieces were going to come together. Like, they spent a lot of money on defensive free agents, and like I didn't think Harold Landry had as much in the tank as he did. I will say losing your left Stephon Diggs was going to be as good as he's been. Will Campbell did suffer an injury. I don't know if it's season ending.
Yeah, it looked season ending on the field, but
they also had another guy, Jared Wilson, who's another one of their stud rookie offensive linemen, get hurt. That one didn't look good either. So that's something to keep an eye on moving forward.
Yeah.
But Drake May, again, I was a big fan of Drake May last year. I thought that he played well despite the fact that nothing was going well around him. And even better this year because things are better around him and he has stepped up his game.
And I think, again, I like Stevenson as a running back in terms of in between the tackles, getting tough yards. But that juice, that pop that they need, Travion provides that. And that dude can break a run at any point in a ball game. Also, shout out, this doesn't need to be a Lions thing, but Jahmyr Gibbs is a monster.
Oh God, yes.
That dude changes games on the flip of a switch. Like I don't know what it is. He gets past the line of scrimmage, he gets 3 yards downfield, and he just
gone.
Hits the gas. It is crazy.
Nah, he's a damn good athlete.
Tommy?
I mean, it's not really not much left. Slim pickings here, but
Lions.
I would say the Giants and Cardinals clinging for life and just not getting there.
We can cross them off, dude.
Yeah,
they're on the checkoff list.
They were games to watch. Like any game that goes into overtime, I think is fun.
Tank check.
Yeah, scratch them off. They're done. The Giants.
I was like, when it's teams I don't care about, I was like rooting for the underdog. So I was kind of hoping at one point I was like, maybe the Giants will pull off a win. But
Tommy, I don't know if you saw the graphic. Have you seen how many double-digit losses in the fourth quarter they blow this year or third quarter?
Astounding.
The Giants.
It's astounding.
So bad. It's like 5.
They shouldn't be 2-10.
They fired their defensive coordinator.
They're better than 2-10.
Yeah. And that, they're going to find a way to win one of these. And also, they don't need a quarterback. So if they keep winning, that's fine. Or losing, that's fine by me because they won't take a quarterback. The thing that's... Go ahead.
One thing too is like they're going to have better draft picks for themselves on a pretty decent team. So like...
Yep.
And if Neighbors is back and healthy, I mean,
there's a future for the Giants. And I hate to say that, but there is.
All right, so
Scatterboo doesn't look awful. He can go to a UFC event or AEW event.
I don't know if
AEW.
Scatterboo's going to have a long career.
I think
I'll
it's
leave it at that.
crazy. Didn't this guy like fracture his ankle and he's like fighting pro wrestlers? Like,
I don't think he will be in the NFL long.
Well, I'll talk to you after the podcast.
okay,
Um,
okay, that's fine.
I'm going to talk about a rookie quarterback. I'm not going to talk about the. I'm not going to talk about the one that was complete dog shit in his game this week. I'm going to talk about Cam Ward because I thought Cam Ward, like every time, like Seahawks Titans was on my least screen of the 1:00 games because I was
They
like,
were on my phone.
oh buddy, this game is going
to
be
about home. It's
They
like
were on my phone.
Yeah,
The
it's
10-inch
literally
screen I have.
yeah, it's a screen on his phone that he's watching compared to all his multi view setup he has.
yeah.
No. He actually pulls them up and he goes in picture mode and it's like scrolling through his fantasy games in there in the corner.
It's quite comical.
But I will say that Cam Ward, last couple games, he has, because I've been thoroughly unimpressed with Cam Ward this season. I'm like, this has been the least talked about number 1 overall pick in, or at least for a quarterback,
Probably
in
a good
recent
thing.
memory.
Probably
And it's probably a good thing because he's been dog shit. But the
Yeah.
last couple games, let me tell you, like, and against some strong defenses too, the Texans, I thought he played pretty well. And in this game here, him and he got some chemistry going with Chimere Dike. I thought that they got something going. Cam Ward, his offensive line made him run for his life all game.
He's been
and
doing that all year, so I don't.
Well, yeah, and he was also the leading rusher because Tony Pollard is done. R.I.P. Tony Pollard.
I think he leads the league in QB sacks, like the Titans lead the league in QB sacks allowed, but he probably leads the league in the amount of times he's been knocked down as a QB this year. Like, it is crazy. Even when he isn't sacked, he's on his ass like 80% of the game.
He's had to make chicken
Part of it's his
salad
fault.
out of
Part of it is he does hold the ball.
He's had to make chicken salad out of fucking diarrhea, and yet somehow he, against Seattle, figured out a way to keep them in that game and give them a chance late. I was impressed with what I saw from him, and I think that there is some growth in some development, and if he can finish the season playing more like this, the Titans are going to have a very bad record this season. In fact, they're probably going to pick number 1. But they can
Hopefully
either
they can move out and get.
can either move out and get a good amount of picks back, or they can just take like Reuben Bain or something.
Hear me out. Trade down to 7 or 6. Take Caleb Downs.
Now that would be awful.
Why?
That you don't take a safety that high, dude. Not when you have all the needs that the Titans have.
They have so many needs. Take the best player on the board.
Not when he's a safety, dude. As a Jets fan that's been down this road before,
No.
even if he's a great player,
No,
you don't do it with safety.
No. Adams
Just
and
like the
Downs
Giants
are not
with the
same,
with the
and you know that.
Yeah, Jamal Adams was a better prospect.
Oh my! Stop. Now you're just saying shit.
Saying truth. All right. Week 13. Let's pick some games, shall we? Let's get the Thanksgiving turkey ready because we've got some Thanksgiving games. We got a Black Friday game.
To make sure I get
some good games this weekend.
Early.
Thanksgiving weekend. All right. First up, we got a good one here. It's the Packers and the Lions. The Lions 2.5-point favorites in this game, and I am going to take the Packers to go on the road and get a win here.
Give me the Packers as well. I like the Lions, but I don't see them being good enough to beat the Packers, even at home.
Damn.
I mean, come on. Look how many points the Giants just scored on them. With how
I just really like Jordan. Jordan loves
Jameis,
playing
baby.
well.
Don't talk down famous Jameis and that O line.
No, look. I'm gonna give you guys the sauce.
I think it's gonna be the Packers game.
I'm gonna give you guys the gravy to top your turkey with. This is Lions football, baby. We're talking about Thanksgiving in Detroit. That place is gonna be buzzing. Jameer might go for 200 yards.
No.
Lions. The Packers play down to their competition way too much for me to take the Packers in
I'm
this
not going to
situation.
play down to the Lions.
I'm going Lions, baby. Short
What happened
week,
last time
Lions.
these two played?
Don't care. Short week. Thanksgiving Day.
Short week. It was week 1.
Dude, the Lions haven't been good, and they play on Thanksgiving Day every single year, and now they're actually good.
And the Packers beat that
Lions
ass
fans
every
show
single year.
up.
Brandon, they are going to serve you up a dry turkey, my friend. It's not going to be a good one.
I brine my turkey and I put it on the smoker, so that shit it will never be dry.
I don't have
Lions,
turkey
baby.
because turkey is ass.
Oh.
Connor's going the Lions?
I
Yeah,
don't mind, so
turkey's ass
I
if you cook it wrong.
I think they're going to get the job done.
All right.
You both like dry
Thank
turkey.
God someone's on my side. Lions all the way.
Now we have the 4:30 game, the Chiefs and the Cowboys.
Now this is the one that America wants. This is America's game.
America's game should be Packers
No.
Lions.
Just burn to the
Oh,
ground.
this isn't a bad game.
Burn
Chiefs.
on
down
Netflix?
Jerry World.
Is this on Netflix?
No,
Like,
it's on
CBS
CBS.
Paramount.
I feel like the Chiefs
CBS.
Cowboys are like the two most hated teams in.
Yeah, burn Jerry World down.
This is not American
There are
game.
way more Cowboys fans than there are Cowboys haters.
Everybody
I think
hates
you're
the Cowboys.
skewed.
And everybody basically hates the Chiefs. So
Chiefs are 3-point favorites. I think the Chiefs win. I think the Chiefs cover.
Yeah, the Chiefs are back.
I
too.
sadly will also be picking the Chiefs this week.
I think the Cowboys
Hey!
actually did. I think the Cowboys actually did something. Last week or Sunday. I liked the game they played, even though they got down early. They showed some fight. I think the Chiefs are on a mission to make the playoffs. So yeah, give me Chiefs.
Boy, they're fucking desperate. Of course they are.
I still think the
Cowboys.
Cowboys make the playoffs, right? Wild
Ooh.
card.
No.
I think the Cowboys win this one.
Connor stands
Where
alone.
are they at? Where are they at?
Okay.
I'm gonna look at NFL standings.
Connor wants to do what I did last week, but it ain't gonna happen, Connor.
I gotta say, I mentioned this before. I was impressed with the Cowboys' defense.
No, they actually played well this
Their run defense looks great, and yeah, they got passed on a little bit by Philly, but like that fourth quarter, they bunkered down. They took care
They're
of
5-5.
business. And won.
Yeah, but the Chiefs have an
And
actual
one.
play caller, so I don't know.
Connor, for the sake of the AFC, I hope you're right in this
I hope
game.
I'm right
They
too.
almost have to win out. I think they can drop one more game and still make the playoffs with that tie. So that's what I'm predicting with the Cowboys.
I love that tie so much. It just makes things so
The
annoying.
tie is just throwing a wrench. It's really
I love it
annoying.
so
me.
much.
Even though I'm a pro tie person, it is annoying.
I'm
to
a pro tie
disgusting.
person too.
I'm an anti-tie.
Thank you,
Oh,
Tommy. We're on the right side of history.
like I didn't need a history book to tell me that you were
All right,
anti-tie.
so here's my quick
That was the most
rant. Here's my quick
obvious thing
rant.
ever.
Look at the
Anti-tie.
Cowboys schedule, but like if they beat the Chiefs here, let's say they drop to the Lions, they can beat the Vikings, they can beat the Chargers, they can beat the Commanders, they can beat the Giants.
Thank
they
you.
could also
Here's
lose
my
half
quick-
those games
My
too.
quick 30
And,
seconds.
and guess what? Yes, they can.
Dak Prescott.
If
Go ahead, Tom.
you're gonna have overtime,
No, I agree.
it should not end in a tie. Just keep fucking going. The next person scores and it be done.
I'll say
Take
this:
it a tie.
you're never going to get the players' union to agree to unlimited play
Field
for
goal
regular
They
season.
kickoff.
should be. These people
A
get paid
field goal
millions of
kickoff.
dollars to play a fucking game.
A
Play
field
the
goal
damn
kickoff
game.
would annoy you. A field goal
Field goal
kickoff would
kickoff
annoy
from
you.
50.
That
First
would
one to
annoy
miss
you.
loses.
That would annoy you. It would.
Cowboys would have won that damn
You'd
game.
be like,
Brandon
this isn't
Aubrey.
football. You'd be like, this isn't football.
Hey,
I would
you know
take that
what? You
over
know
a
what?
tie.
It's
Tell
better
me the
than a
shootout in
tie,
hockey.
which is unconstitutional.
I agree. The
No.
shootout in hockey is cool, but like
I
that's
hate
not
it.
hockey. That's not
I hate
hockey
it.
at all.
I had a coach one the other day, and I hated
There
it.
are dudes who literally are on NHL rosters because they can take
Not
shootouts.
anymore.
I know.
Not anymore. Used to be back in like the beginning
Man.
of it. There were specialists,
Yeah.
but not these days.
Hard
Those
to
who
roster
those who can
someone.
deal will deal.
Fair. Man, Bryce
All
looks
right,
awful. Can I just point that out? Bryce looks bad.
Hetero McMillan, baby.
Yeah.
You might be behind me. Thursday night football, Bengals Ravens. Joe Burrow
Oh,
might be
I was
back.
behind
oh,
you.
Yeah,
What a
you
hole
were behind
shot.
me.
What a
Yeah.
hole shot, baby.
Um,
Seatbelt.
Bengals Ravens. Ravens favored by 7, despite Joe Burrow probably coming back. And I think that's probably correct because Hendrickson's out, Higgins is out. Give me Baltimore to win and win big.
Oh no.
So I actually think the Bengals might cover, just because Jamar might be pissed. Jamar might be like, "Give me 14 catches." I don't know.
He goes off against the Ravens. To be
That's
fair,
what I'm saying. Part of me wants to pick the Bengals because of that, but I think the Ravens do enough to win the game. But Jamar might have like 3 touchdowns. Like, no joke.
Yeah.
If Burrow comes back, I think this might
Why
be
would
a
you
Bengals
play him?
win.
Would you play him, Tommy? Personally, would you play him?
I would, yeah.
I wouldn't. Why would
Why?
you play him? You're out of the playoffs. We're gonna hurt the guy more.
Yeah, I wouldn't play him. I would
Offensive
shut him
line's
down for the
bad.
season. I would just shut
by
him
the
down
way,
for
the
season.
last time Jamar Chase played the last 2 times he played the
200
Baltimore
yards,
Ravens,
3 touchdowns.
we've got a 10-catch, 193-yard, 2-touchdown game, which is nothing compared to 5 weeks later when he had 11 catches, 264 yards, and 3 touchdowns. I think they lost both those games, though. So
That's like a Julio Jones type effort.
That really
Holy
is.
yeah, that's like Julio against the Panthers level stuff right there.
Oh my god.
Ravens for me.
Ravens. Yeah.
Yep.
All right, we're all
Interesting,
in Baltimore.
Tommy. I'm with you. I want the Bengals to win this game,
I think it'd be a fun game. Don't get me wrong, because
but I'm
It's
going
gonna go.
Ravens.
All right,
Lamar's gonna
Friday,
do enough.
Black Friday, 3 p.m. football. We got the Chicago Bears.
Yeah, after I
we got
punch
the
a kid for his
Philadelphia
Pokemon cards. No, I'm sorry. That was a joke. I would never do that.
FBI, come get this man.
Have you seen the amount of
Eagles-
people that fight over
Honestly.
Pokemon cards today?
Dumb.
Yeah, you apparently.
So dumb.
Crazy. Dumb.
Eagles -7. I think that the Eagles get some of their momentum back and win this football game and cover.
I actually had
think
an
this might
analogy.
be my favorite game of the weekend.
It's a good one.
I think this will really put a test to if the Bears are a playoff worthy team.
Interesting. And you're going Bears?
I'm going Bears.
All right,
Yeah,
so I
all right.
had an analogy for bringing up the Pokemon cards thing. I think this is like the shoppers, like the scalpers on Black Friday. There's going to be some people that get there at like 6 a.m., 5 a.m., little stakeout. A kid's running to the Pokemon aisle, going to get a nice little stiff arm in the face by someone, and it's going to make the news.
It builds
Oh.
character. Shut the
Yeah.
hell up.
That's what the Eagles.
What the fuck
That's
are
what
we
the
talking about?
that's what the Eagles are about
The
to do.
Bears
They're
and the
about to
kids.
stiff arm the Bears into existence.
You just wanted to talk about kids getting
I
stiff
saw you
armed
going
into
with that
oblivion.
one. I saw you going with that
I'm
one.
honest-
You
Analogy.
need to have an
I'm
intervention
honestly-
with your card addiction,
I
okay?
honestly just wanted to bring this up as a rant, Mitchell. People, it's cards. Control yourselves.
So who are you picking in the fucking game, Brandon?
The
Thank you.
Eagles.
He's picking the Eagles.
The Eagles.
Okay.
I'm
I just
picking the
wanted to
Eagles
bring it up.
too.
It's
I
all
do-
over my social media. I need people to stop being savages.
I do
Okay.
think this game is close. I do think the Eagles win by 2.
Oh, okay. So the Bears are covering here.
I think the Bears are
What
covered.
you're saying. All right. Saints Dolphins. Truly the game everyone's going to be paying the most attention to. Dolphins 6-point favorites, and you know what? I think Miami's going to win, and I think Miami's going to cover this number too.
Agreed.
Dolphins by a touchdown.
Glad we are all on the same page.
McConkey ain't here.
H-Hand's going to have like 2 touchdowns.
Oh,
AFC
A-Chain's gonna fucking
South
demolish
battle.
them.
We got the Texans and the Colts. Colts 4.5-point favorites in this thing. And I am going to take Houston to get the win on the road. I think that the Texans defense keeps the momentum going. CJ Stroud should be back in this thing. And I think the AFC South is about to get extremely interesting with the Texans getting a road win over the Colts.
What's the spread?
Colts -4.5.
I'm going Colts on this one.
Give me Texans cover, but Colts win.
I agree with Texas cover. Colts win. Though this is my
This
do
is
not touch this-
classic Daniel
this is-
Jones.
This is do not touch this game.
Right.
Ugly.
Classic.
Oh,
Classic.
I don't trust this one.
I'm gonna touch it.
I'm not touching this game.
Classic stay away game.
touch it all you want, Mitchell. I
Yeah.
ain't.
So Tommy, you're on the Colts as well.
Tickle me Elmo.
Yep. Which means the Texans are going to win because Mitchell stands on an island.
Hey, see, you understand now. Falcons Jets, another game. Truly, everyone's going to be watching. Falcons 2.5.
I have an analogy for this one too. It involves
Yeah, what was
Falcons
the
hitting
analogy?
jet
Like
engines.
shitting in a bowl?
No,
I think the
What?
Falcons win. I think the Falcons cover. Give me Atlanta. I think Bijan has a field day.
What's the spread?
2.5.
a lot. Oh, no.
Yeah,
No, it's
I
2.5.
think this is the-
Can I
I
do
think
like
this
an
is the
alternate
Falcons
line
win.
here? I never want to
Pick the damn
Falcons.
game, Brandon.
I never want to pick the Falcons spread ever again, but I'm gonna break my rule. I'm picking Falcons to win big.
I hate this. The Jets.
I hate that I'm going 2.5 Falcons, but
You
like,
fool.
I think
Yeah.
the Jets are gonna win this game.
my gosh,
I'm sorry, Connor.
This is one of those games where I just can see them like this Falcons is sputtering
This
around.
is-
The Jets somehow win the game.
this is one of those
And Aaron
games
Glenn's
where they
happy.
drop like 4 spots on draft day because they won this game.
Yes, this is a very much Jets game.
Random game where the Jets drop 30 points. Yeah.
Yep, this is gonna happen.
John
I know
Mechie
it.
has 2 touchdowns or something. Look at his
And
Hey,
crazy.
all he
Mitchell
does is
holding
score.
the ball in the end zone this time.
Yeah.
Oh man,
Tommy?
I already said.
he's Falcons. Yeah, he's Falcons.
Okay.
My Islanders,
ATL,
my Islanders,
stand up.
Jets.
ATL, stand up. Oh no.
This
Ugh.
is screaming my name.
Say it.
49ers and Browns.
Say it.
The 49ers are 4.5 point favorites against the Browns. I think
But you're gonna
this
go with
line
the
has
Browns.
swung from 7 to 4.5 because Brock Purdy is playing like pure dog shit
It really
on
swung
Monday
that
Night
much?
Football right now. However, Robert Saleh is going to put Shador Sanders in a damn dryer and beat his ass till he submits. I'm going to go with the
What?
Niners to win, and I'm going to take the 49ers to cover.
I talked about kids getting stiff arm in the aisle over Pokemon cards, and that wasn't the craziest thing that was said in this podcast.
He's going to
Wasn't
put
even-
him in a sack and
wasn't
put that
even
sack in the
top
dryer.
4. What is this, Krampus? Oh my gosh.
Oh man, we're Niners.
Give me the Browns. Miles Garrett's
Yeah.
gonna fuck some shit up.
I'm going
That's
Browns as well. I don't know.
Wow.
I have a weird feeling on this one.
Yeah, it is a weird feeling. I'll give you that much. All right, so hey, Brandon, you're not on an island here.
I'm just going to put Rams for everybody on this one.
Oh, that's tough.
Rams, Panthers. This thing moved a lot too. This was
Can
Rams
CMC
minus
stop
10.
scoring? No.
This was Ram minus 10, and now it's Rams minus 8.5. And I'd take the Rams at either line. So give me the Rams to cover and win the game.
Rams.
Brandon.
I'm taking Panthers to cover, but Rams win. I don't.
No, don't.
Sneaky
don't.
game.
Don't
Sneaky
second
game.
guess yourself on
No,
this.
no,
Don't
no,
be-
no, no. Sneaky game because West Coast to East Coast.
Son
Sneaky.
of a peck.
That doesn't make the team any better just because from the different coast.
What do you mean? That
No,
body clock,
there's,
dude. There's
there-
evidence behind it.
Body clock.
Come on,
There is
Rams.
something to that.
Rams.
Jaguars at Titans. The Jags are 6-point favorites.
I don't want to overthink this one. Mitchell Jaguars.
Yeah, same
Jaguars.
here.
I just don't want to give myself a chance to think that the Titans are winning this game.
Yeah, I'm not doing that. Jacksonville.
Easy.
All right. Cardinals and Buccaneers. This is interesting to me. This is the Bucs are currently 3-point favorites.
I'm changing my pick. I'm going Cardinals on this one.
I have taken the Cardinals so many times this year where it's just punched me in the dick that I
Stop
took them.
doing that.
Like last week. But you're the last person
such a
to tell
smart-
someone to stop taking the Cardinals.
Such a smart move by me to stop taking the Cardinals.
Well, where was that smart move last year?
Undefeated, never lost.
I'm going to take Arizona to win this football game for some fucking reason.
Honestly, if I take away like half of my Cardinals picks last year, I'd probably blow Connor out of the water in terms of picks at the end of the year. Just unbelievable.
Is Jacoby playing for the Cardinals for this game too?
Yeah.
Who's the Bucks backup?
Teddy Bridgewater.
I'll go Bucks.
Brandon.
I hate this pick. Cardinals.
Ooh, so
What
Connor
are
is
y'all
on an
thinking?
island with the 3-point favorite.
I'll take it.
Yeah, good for you, Connor. Tough one to get, but
I know.
I was on an island with a 3.5-point favorite last week, and it worked
Connor's
out for me.
Connor's a 3-man island this week. He's got the Cowboys pick, the the Jets pick, and now the Bucks pick.
I fixed some points up on this one.
Vikings at Seahawks. Seahawks are 10.5-point favorites.
Seahawks.
Apparently,
All of it.
apparently
All of it.
JJ McCarthy
12
might have a
man.
concussion,
12th man.
so Max Brosmer might get the start.
Who?
I'm gonna take Minnesota to cover, but
You were asking
Seattle's
the same
gonna
question
win.
everyone else was asking. Who?
Yeah, not JJ McCarthy. So I'll take
Who,
the
who,
Vikings
who?
to cover.
What are you, a fucking
The
owl?
Vikings,
My
the
favorite
Vikings have been
quote from
looking terrible
Wall
lately,
Street?
so I have no faith in their team at the moment. So I'm gonna go Seahawks.
ran through my Wolf of Wall Street quote. Who? What are you, a
'Cause-
fucking owl? My favorite quote of that movie?
So we're all on Seattle.
Yeah, Seahawks. Sorry, I was just stalling. I'm sorry. Seahawks.
Yes, you were. Bills Steelers. Bills -4. I think we are right in the middle of the whole Steelers fall apart part of the season. So I'm going to go with the Buffalo Bills to get back on track, win this game, and cover.
I hope I never have to read that book in school. Bills?
Steelers fall apart.
Things fall apart. Very, very tough book to get through. Yeah, Bills.
Connor?
You know what
No.
the right choice is. Connor.
Don't do it, Connor. He just wants to be different today.
I'm different. Yeah, I'm different.
Do it.
Aaron Rodgers playing.
Why does it
I
matter?
think
Yeah, with a broken wrist.
Steelers.
Ugh.
I have no
That is
confidence in the
so
Bills.
tough.
Traitor.
Steel curtain, dude.
Confidence in
Honestly,
Pittsburgh.
I hope I run away with this
No,
week.
the steel curtain has disappeared. It had an
This
appearance for a
man's going to
couple
go
weeks.
like 2-12.
I'll find out.
Or he's going to go 14-0. We all suck. Raiders, Chargers. Chargers 9.5-point favorites. I think the Raiders cover, but the Chargers win. I'm
Okay,
not
the next
taking
3 games
9.5
should just be
with that
everybody on the same
offensive line.
page, correct?
Yeah,
Yeah,
Chargers.
Chargers.
Yep.
You're the one we got to double check with on this.
No, I'm not going against the Raiders, God. Okay, we have a.
You did
Wait.
pick the Jets this week.
Okay,
so I don't
I'm just
know.
going through right now. God awful Raiders team, Commanders team that's broken to pieces, and you have a Giants team who can't get out of their own way against a good Patriots team.
Classic.
Disagreement?
Yeah, I'm taking the Broncos over the Commanders, and I also take the Broncos to
Oh, yeah.
cover 6.5, and the Patriots to beat the Giants, but I think the Giants cover.
Yeah, give me that.
7.5.
Broncos, Patriots. We're good.
I think the Patriots do their thing.
Yeah, we're
Um,
good.
So
But, yeah.
we're all going Broncos Patriots.
Yeah, I mean, let's not
Yep, And
overcomplicate
Chargers,
this.
of course. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like we can jump to the rest.
It also doesn't hurt us if other team wins. I don't know.
All right, well,
Game
That'll wrap
theory,
up the,
Mitchell. Game theory.
the Week 13 recap, or rather Week 13 preview, Week 12 recap, Week 14. It's got some interesting games. Cowboys-Lions could be a really good Thursday night game, depending on how Week 13 goes. Could be a shit or get off the pot type of game if they both lose. Colts and Jacksonville, AFC South battle. We got an AFC North battle with Pittsburgh and Baltimore playing, I think, for the first time this season, if I'm not mistaken.
Oh.
Bears and Packers playing for the first time this season. That's a big one right there in Lambeau Field. Maybe Caleb can get a
I'm
big
excited
win.
for that game and the Texans Chiefs game.
I was getting to that one, you fucking asshole.
I know.
Sunday Night Football, Texans and Chiefs, and then on Monday night we got Philly and the Los Angeles Chargers. So a lot of fun ones. Brandon's Panthers are going to be on a bye along with the Patriots, Giants, and the 49ers. So fun football ahead. Guys, it's nut cutting season. We're about to get some real tough football games, and can't wait to talk about all that with you here. Goodbye.